the Gold Coast. So this is definitely the last time we'll be here on our travels. Goodbye. It's been fun.
We'll visit for sure, but for our time living here, this is it.
Good morning. We're just here in Maxwell. We stayed the night here at the free overnight camping. And it was all going well until we got woken up by this construction behind us. So we're very tired this morning, but we just went for a little stroll along the river. Cute little town, actually. We've traveled 43 minutes south to Trial Bay Jail. This is in Araku National Park.
We are at the Smoky Bay Lighthouse in the Hat Head National Park, and we're going to walk up to see the view from there. Good morning! You enjoy it much.
But yeah, we got introduced to truffle salt the other day and I love it.
Whoa, wow. Here you are again, getting introduced to truffle aioli.
Yeah.
Orange juice. How did you know that though? He was like, have you been watching Get Ready With Me?
No.
Today, we're having breakfast and we're gonna go up Tomaree Head, which will be a slight incline for a short period of time. There's lots of nice lookouts on the way, and then you get to see both sides of the bay. And then we're going to look at where we could have ridden the camels if they weren't closed one day a week, which is today. So it's really unfortunate that it couldn't happen.
We might go tomorrow.
That's right. So you can see where you're going to ride the camels.
I'll just mentally prepare.
Yeah. And then tomorrow you might be able to go.
How did that
happen?
You're going to have to watch it back on slow-mo.
Where did that come from?
I think the echidna.
It just, how did that flick?
I have no idea.
Wow. Okay.
There you go.
Tell us in the comments what happened. We're at the Tomaree National Park and we're going to walk up the headland mountain, and we just met some girls who didn't make it to the top, so wish us luck. Unless it's shady. Yeah. Driving back into town so you can pee. I was like, no. I'll just go behind the car. Wow. That's so nice.
That water looks so good. Yeah, wow.
It's very quiet today.
Oh, we never had these camera techniques before. It speaks for itself. No, it's really nice. It's probably the nicest beach-looking view I've climbed in Australia so far.
Yeah. I think this is stunning. No, I think it's beautiful, and the water's so clear, which is really cool. And it was like a pretty quick walk for such a nice view. That's so cool.
We just finished our walk, and on our way out, we saw two lace monitor lizards just on the side of the road.
Is it a lace monitor or a iguana? Two really long monitor lizards in the wild, which is the second time we've seen that in the wild, because we saw one at the Black Butt Reserve. I'm eating my ice cream out of the cone with a spoon, and Kaylee thinks that's crazy work.
But I think I agree that you get the best of both worlds, like a cup and a cone.
Yeah.
But do you plan on eating it together at any stage?
Only when it gets flat. Alright, scoop and roll, Port Stephens. Are we at Port Stephens?
Troll Bay.
Troll Bay. We are at the Gan Gan lookout, and we were looking through the binoculars.
Some of us were looking
Kaylee
through the
couldn't
binoculars.
see through the binoculars, but David and I could.
Wow, this is so nice.
The heroic recovery.
Yay!
It fits! We're at the lookout for Anna's Bay, and we were just down in the rock pools, but my jandal almost was washed out to sea, so Kaylee saved it.
I'd like to add that the jandal in question was, I'd say, seconds away from being actually sucked out. It was perfect timing that we returned to find one shoe. Also, how was it just one shoe?
One shoe, yeah.
Not the other, but...
Today we are doing something that neither of us have done before. We are riding camels!
That's
Woo!
wild, hey.
There's some camels over there, but at the start of the trip I said that that's one thing that I wanted to do, and so we're going to do it through the sand dunes today. Yee! Hello.
Oh my gosh! This is a crazy experience, and it feels like riding a giraffe.
We're pretty high. Alrighty guys, we're gonna head down to the beach now for a bit of a splash.
So we've just finished our camel riding, and it was so
It was
fun.
so fun.
Very trippy experience. So we got to pat the camels, take heaps of photos.
They were so placid. You could like pet them, play with them, like, and they were like so chill.
Yeah, we got to go through the sand dunes into the water at the beach.
It was really stable, like really comfortable.
Yeah, it's like similar-ish to like a horse, I'd say, but like way taller.
And slower. They kind of meander.
Yeah.
It was really fun though. I feel like it's one of those things and like for your whole life you'll look back and be like, remember when we went camel riding?
Yeah,
So,
for sure, worth it. Yep. We've just woken up and went to get a coffee. We tried the what's it called? Biscoff ice latte. Very sweet. So yeah, that was at house. Quite a nice little place, little cafe. And now we're off to the art gallery.
So we just went to the Newcastle Art Museum. It was really, art gallery I guess.
Some of the art was insane in terms of like textures and depth. Like if you went up close to it and then stood away from it, you'd see different
Two different things, yeah. So that was a really cool stop, and now we're just going to carry on down to the Central Coast area and just stop along the way. It's a bit grey today, but it's nice because it's cold.
We can layer up.
We can layer up. Yeah, we don't even know where we're off to next, but we'll just follow the map. It's really rainy and windy today, so we've just been chilling inside. We're at Red Head Lookout, so we walked along the beach and then it was super windy, so I did some painting, and David was just chilling, and now we're gonna cook some dinner and maybe watch a DVD because we don't really have reception here, so yeah, rainy day. We have driven to Sydney today and gone to the gym and done a few jobbies, and now we're going to go on a date night out in the city and just explore a little bit.
I think we're gonna hopefully go to a jazz club.
Should be fun. Date night in the city.
Yay!
Good morning, everybody. So we're still in Sydney. Had a great night last night. Went to that jazz club. I'll put the name of it here. But it was really awesome. And now we are off to just do some walking, and our first stop is
The library.
yeah, so we went to that jazz bar last night, and man, those musicians were talented. It's definitely a must check out spot if you're into jazz. Just finished the library, and now we're going on a walk through Circular Quay on the way to Sydney Opera House. You can get like ferries here, and also like a massive cruise right there.
It's really busy.
There's obviously some sort of St. Paddy's event happening today. Here we are, coming up to the Sydney Opera House. Beautiful day.
We have decided that we're going to go on a spontaneous trip to Bondi Beach because David's never been before. So we're going to get the bus out there and have some lunch. We're about to drive over the harbour bridge. Whoa.
Oh, decent!
What happened to let's not get sandy?
I think that was your best one yet. So we've just left Sydney, and overall it was nice to check in for like a few days. One thing I have to say is like the public transport, especially the trains, are really good. However, I didn't really like the buses too much.
No one really likes the bus.
Catch the trains, not the bus.
Now we've moved on. We're in Alford.
Otford.
We're in Otford, and we are just gonna explore today. There's some nice lookouts and like a cool highway along here. We are at the Otfield.
Otford. Oldfield.
Otford. Now we're at the Otford Coastal Lookout.
We're gonna head over in that direction.
We've come just down the road to Bald Hill, and the lookout here is amazing. I'll show you. Wow, that's so cool. The closer you get, the cooler it gets. And you can see that highway. This is a super busy stop because there's like tour buses, but we saw dolphins down in the water. We couldn't get them on camera, but they're bottleneck. No.
You've been getting the names wrong.
Bottleneck. Bottlenose.
Yeah, bottlenose.
The Seacliff Bridge was just a short detour off the main motorway, and it was well worth it. It was one of the most beautiful pieces of roads that I've ever driven on.
And with that, we're going to end the video here. But thank you to everyone who has watched the video. We will be releasing another one soon of our travels. But for now, see you later, and much love from David and...